everybody, it's Bobby, and today I want to talk about something that you need for your golf swing, and that is that if you don't already have some semblance of a pause at the top, then it will greatly improve your golf swing once you adopt it. Now, the 1956 Masters champion, he actually won the PGA championship that year too, Jackie Burke, said, "I have never met a great player who didn't have a pause. Moreover, I've never seen a poor player who did have a pause. So therefore, if you don't have a pause, then you need to beg, borrow, or steal one." He went on to say that it is that opportunity at the top of the backswing when you can gently take the gear selector out of reverse and put it into forward without stripping your gears, and use that moment to conjure up the resolve to do what you need to do on the downswing. And we're going to do this in 3 steps. And the first step is this: listen to what Tiger Woods said that Butch Harmon had him do.
Drill I absolutely could not stand, and I still can't stand.
Let's see it then.
Is take the club up to the top and stop, and then come down and hit the shot. And this is a drill that he made me do for hours upon hours. And
the whole key was to get the club in a position at the top where he just felt as he transferred his weight, his arms would fall down in front of him.
So that's the first thing. You've got to be able to hit a golf ball from a static position. You know, there are some who say, well, I've tried that before and I can't do it, Bobby, so this whole drill, this whole pause thing is not for me. That's not the case. It is something very important that you're missing, and this is across the board. If you can't hit a ball from a static top of the backswing position, then the reason you can't is because you're starting the sequence down with your upper body. It is vitally important that you start with this leg. Now let's listen to what Butch Harmon said one more time.
It was to get the club in a position at the top where he just felt as he transferred his weight, his arms would fall down in front of him.
What did he say? He says you have to start with the weight going to the left leg. It straightens and those arms fall down in front of you. Look at my left leg. I'm going to be up here, but the first thing that's going to start is some action in this leg. We're going to get some weight on it. It's going to straighten. That's going to open the hips, and we're going to just let the arms fall in front of the body. And when you start from a static position at the top, all you got to do is start with your legs, and soon you'll be able to hit that ball and hit it right on the button. But you're still not out of the woods yet. Now, let's go to another drill, and this is what I call a stop or go drill. Stop. Good. Reset. Good. Go. Good. Go. Wonderful. Now you can do that with yourself, or you can have someone call those out to you randomly, but what your goal is to create a backswing that works whether you're going to stop or whether you're going to go. And then there's one more drill that I like to do with Tom and other good players, and that is the pause and go drill. Now this time you're going to see when I say pause, Tom stops, and then he waits for me to say go, and when I say go, then he goes ahead and makes the swing. Pause. Go. Those 2 drills are like magic. And before I kind of do a recap of all this, I just want to remind you of that sequencing. Let's look at Tom and notice that he does exactly as I'm suggesting. That when he starts his downswing, he does it with his left leg, and then everything follows that. Okay, so let's recap. The very first thing that you need is the ability to hit a ball from a static position. Without that, nothing else works. And the second thing you need to do is you need to draw a dividing line where the backswing ends and the downswing begins. And by the way, this is what I believe gave Tiger the ability to stop his swing so many times like he did in mid-swing. Check this out.
Let's go to 12.
Tee shot, Tiger Woods, uphill, dog leg to the right, par 4. Whoa! Whoa! That is absolutely impossible, Peter Kostis.
He had hit so many balls from a static position that he wasn't locked into a downswing just because he started a backswing. It was a 1-2. It was a backswing and then downswing with some sort of pause in between, so that it was not as hard for him to stop on the way down because he had not yet started his downswing. All right, so there's so much that comes from this, so much body awareness that comes from this. And as I say, the second drill then is to see to it that you can do that pause and go drill. Have your good buddy say pause, and then randomly say go, and then you, in time with that, make your golf swings. When you do that, you're going to develop a pause for your swing, and it'll be not such a big chore, not something that you feel like is impossible, and it'll help your overall tempo and your golf swing and ultimately your golf scores. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in. I'll look forward to seeing you next week.